Okay, you guys, what is up? The King of Lightning here today to do Bleach chapter 576 review. Now, all my chapters today, all my chapter reviews, they're not my chapters. I don't particularly own the rights to Bleach or any of the shonen chapters that come out today. But all my chapter reviews today have to be fairly quick, like legit, because that's the way life rolls. And what I do want to say is that this week's chapter of Bleach is once again very simple. However, I think I understand why there is like all this Gremmy hate, because he's a very snot-nosed, cocky kid. I understand that. But stop hating Gremmy. Alright? Just stop with hate. Alright, Cats hated Masty Masculine. Cats hated my boy Kirye. Now Cats hating Gremmy. I'm like, jeez, like, come on. What the fuck? And everyone's talking about, yeah, asking, yeah. I'm like, he hasn't done anything yet. Like, seriously. So, to me, it's weird. I mean, I understand that people are gonna have like their favorite Star Knights, but I mean, motherfuckers hating they're hating like the best ones. They're hating Kirye. I mean, people like freaking what's his face, the Fear guy. I forgot his name. Asnot. Yeah, there we go. Asnot. He's shitty. He's trash. He's garbage. But people prefer him over Gremmy. It makes, to me, it mind fucks me. All right, it's a giant cock in my brain. It makes no sense. So, in this chapter, Gremmy pulls out more stops. Alright, he pulls out the Madara, he pulls out the Fujitora, he brings down a meteorite. Well, no, I can't say brings down, because they're near the world. Correction, because Serite is the afterlife. It's not like a planet, it's just, I'm sorry, Soul Society is the afterlife area, I should say, the afterlife dimension. That's not a full-blown planet. More or less, to my recollection, it's just the Serite and the surrounding Rikongai towns, districts, whatever you want to call them. And that's it. Like, that's all it is. So, there can't be any space, there can't be any, universe to pull down meteorites from. So he just imagined it. He just like, oh yeah, asteroid, and then come here, meteorite, yeah. So, that's what he imagined. And it looks pretty damn big. I can't deny that. But it's really slow moving. It's actually more of the because I'm right now I'm referencing other manga. Duh. It's more of the Madara style as opposed to the Fujitora style. All right. I mean, I think it has some speed to it. I can't really tell, because either it was just like the clouds or it was fire. Oh, I couldn't really tell. But upon contact with the atmosphere, it would have obvious, some speed, some heat. That's the way it is. But I'm not too sure. We'll see. But the thing here is that he actually, not only did he create a meteorite, but also beforehand, he created a double himself. And according to him, because he can create life, and the thing here with that notion is that he references the other guy, the Vanishing Point. And the thing here is that I guess he's limited in that aspect. Because like I said before, creating life, I think, is very difficult, because you have to actually create characteristics and emotions and thought processes and so on and so forth. But when you're making a copy of yourself, you know who you are. Voila! Imagination, and here he is. Me! No. You're me! No, you're me. Yeah, you look good. Yeah, we do look good. So, that kind of stuff right there. So that's very easy, because you're making like a full-on copy of yourself and you know who you are. Now, when it comes to people like, the Vanishing Point, I think it's going to be a little bit harder, because you're making like unique characteristics that are different from your own characteristics. And aside from that in the chapter, there was also, we see Gremmy at the beginning, he's like still on his high. And he does like some weird like Kenpachi strikes. There's like some weird like dome thing. and then all of a sudden, like, these giant steel blades protrude from them. Kenpachi blocks cuts, and then actually gets stuck in Gremmy's body for a little bit. Like a giant stone hand comes out of nowhere, tries to squash Kenpachi. Kenpachi cuts through that. Then Kenpachi begins to slice and dice. And Grammy actually imagines his own death. And that right there is probably the main key into Grammy's defeat. Him imagining his own death. Him imagining no way out of this particular scenario. So if a scenario is so bad, so dire, where reality warper cannot imagine a way out of this particular scenario, then the reality warper, hence Grammy, is fucked. And because his reality warping is limited to a certain degree, because if he imagines something, he can do it, but so far he's been limited in the sense of just creating inanimate objects, bigger ones, but he can create a copy of himself, which is like, I guess, life. And he can now double that impact of imagination. However, the adverse effects are also true. If he imagines his own defeat, then he'll be defeated. So, if Kenpachi can somehow pull off a scenario where Grammy cannot imagine himself surviving, and I really want to see a complete holy form, I do. So before you die, you better go complete holy form. However, given his powers, I don't see what else you can go with that. I mean, maybe his imagination will triple or quadruple in this complete holy form. I'm not too sure. In his Vollständig. So, maybe. Possibly. But right now he's looking pretty damn badass. And at the end of the chapter, Kenpachi sees the meteorite. Grammy's like, yo, the last guy remaining? Me. And he's talking about how it's gonna wipe out the Seirete. And then Kenpachi's like, yeah, I'm getting a fucking hard on. And then he says Nozarashi. Like Storm Scar, something like that. Nozarashi. And I'm thinking, oh shit, Shikai. Oh no. Oh no. Yeah. I mean, what else could it be? It has to be a Shikai. And I find it ironic too, because Grammy was talking about how he making his clone of himself was his secret attack, his Ogi. Ogi, yeah. And Kenpachi's like, yo, enough, like, stop with the secret attacks, because that's what Kenpachi does. Like, Kenpachi, he's hack and slash, he's straightforward, you know, fuck the bullshit, fuck the fillers, like let's go. But here we have Kenpachi at the end of the chapter saying Nozarashi, which I'm pretty sure is his Shikai. So in a sense, that would be his Ogi, his sacred attack. So, ironic, it really is. But his eye patch is still on. So I'm not too sure as to where this is gonna go, but I really want to see what was actually dictated in this spirits / souls are forever with you side story actually come through at least some fruition here. Because when it was first released and then we saw Kenpachi against fake Yuha, Royd, he got murked. He got fingers in his neck. Get out of here. So let's see Kenpachi actually live up to the name. And for I think if this in fact is his Zanpakuto's name, Nozarashi, then the name of his Zanpakuto being a memento to Unohana, no, that has been now in this particular case thrown out the window. And it may not be the case, and who knows, but we'll see in the next chapter of Bleach. So overall, the chapter, it's a very simple chapter, but there is a lot of Grammy hype. Grammy has now made a lot of strides, meteorites, alright, that's very good, obviously. And we now can see like a legit way as to him dying, Grammy, but Kenpachi's gonna pull out the stop. So overall chapter, I'm gonna say good. It was a good chapter of Bleach. So I'm done. King Lightning, rate the video, comment, subscribe as always. Peace. Have a nice day.